Okay, today we learned about perimeter first. Now we're going to learn about area and how to find the area of a rectangle. So our I can statement for today, what you should be able to do by the end of this lesson is use a formula. So I can use a formula to find the area of a rectangle. Okay, that is our goal. By the end of this lesson, that is what you should be able to do. Okay? All right, let's talk about it. So area is the amount of a surface a figure covers. That'll make a little more sense when we start practicing this, okay? So our formula to find area is length times width. Remember, we use a cursive L because if we used a regular L like that, it looks too much like a 1 and we could get confused. So make sure when you write your formula, you use a cursive L. That way you don't think that is a 1. Okay? So we're going to do length times width to find the area of a rectangle. Okay? Let's do an example together. We have our rectangle. And let's say this side is 14 inches and this side is 19 inches. So now we need to use our formula to find the area. So I'm going to write my A for area. And our length, we can put 19 inches. And our width, 14 inches. So I just filled in these numbers in our blanks for our letters. Now we need to multiply these. If you don't know how to multiply it like this sideways, that's hard. I would recommend to write it like this. Okay. But I have an easy way I like to do it. I like to use the box method to solve big math problems like this. You should have learned this before. If not, you're about to learn it now. Okay, so 19 we need to split up into tens and ones. So we have 1 10 and 9 ones. So on one side of our square, we're going to put 10 and 9. And on the other side, we need to split 14 up. So we have 1 10 and 4 ones. We need to split it up on this side. Okay, so now for our first box, we're going to do 9 times 10. 9 times 1 is 9, and let's add our 0. So 9 times 10 is 90. Let's go to this box, 10 times 10. 10 times 10 is 100. If you didn't know that, you could do 1 times 1 is 1, then add your 2 zeros. This box is 4 times 9. What is 4 times 9? What do you think? 36. Good job. Then we have 10 times 4. If you don't know that, 4 times 1 is 4. Then add your 0. So we get 40. Once you have filled in all squares, we add them all together. So we will have 100, 90, 40, and 36 we need to add together. Okay. 6 plus 0 is 6. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 9 is what? 16. Good job. Carry our 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So 19 times 14 is 266. So the area for this rectangle is 266 inches. So that means this whole inside area, it equals 266 inches. Let me use a skinnier marker so that you can tell that this is 266. 266 inches. Okay, that is our answer. Let's do another one. Erase all this so we have a clean space to work on. All right, let's keep doing some more examples. So I'm going to rewrite our formula. So if I were you, I would get out a piece of paper and do this with me. That way you have examples for when you do it on your own. Okay? Area is length times width. One second, I gotta plug up my laptop before it dies. Okay, length times width. So let's do another example. Our rectangle is 4 meters on one side and 6 meters on the other side. To find our area, we need to multiply both these sides to get the whole area of this rectangle, okay? How much this whole rectangle is worth. So let's fill in our blanks. Length 6 times 4. What is 6 times 4? You are correct. It is 24. And let's not forget we need to put what it's measured in, which is meters for this one. That one was kind of easier. We didn't have big numbers to multiply by. Some of them will be like that. Others will be big numbers you need to multiply by. This marker is not wanting to erase very well. Okay, let's go and do another one. Let's just keep doing a couple. I'm going to write my formula again so I don't forget it. Length times width equals area. And we have another rectangle we need to find the area of. One side we have 12 yards, and on the other side we have 20 yards. Okay, so to find our area, we're going to do length times width, which in this case would be 20 times 12. Now, if I were you, I would write this like this, vertical instead of horizontal. So I'm going to use our box method again because it's easier for me, and it might be easier for you. Okay, so we have our box. We need to split 20 and 12 up. So 20, we split that up. We have 2 10s and 0 1s. Okay, 0 in the 1 spot. This one we need to look in what's in our 10 spot, which is 1. So we have 1 10 and 2 1s. So now we're going to put this on our square. Our 20 needs to go on one side. So our 20 and 0, then our 12's going to go on the other. 10 and 2. So let's fill in our boxes now. We need to look on top, which is 20. 20 times 10 is what do you think? Good, 200. Then let's look at this square. What's on top is 0. 0 times 10 is 0. This bottom square, we're going to look at what's on top and what's beside. So we have 0 times 2, which is 0. Then this one we have 20 times 2. So if you don't know that, you can do 2 times 2 is 4 and add your 0. Okay, now we're going to add all these together. 200 plus 40 plus 0 plus 0. And let's add them all together. Okay. All right, 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 4 plus 0 is 4. And we're just going to bring down our 2. So 20 times 12 is 240. Okay. So our area for this rectangle is, I'll put it inside the rectangle. Our area for this rectangle is 240. What is it measured in on the sides? Yards. You're right. Okay. Let's do another one. Okay. So let's write our formula so we don't forget it. Area equals length times width. Okay. All right, on this one we have another rectangle. which is, let's see, 11 centimeters on one side, then 7 centimeters on another side. Okay, so when we find area, we need to multiply these two sides together. So we have 11 times 7. Now, if you don't already know this, you can come to the side and write it vertical. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 1 is 7. So our area for this rectangle would be 77. What's it measured in? Centimeters. 77 centimeters would be our answer. Okay? All right, now you're going to get to try this on your own in your assignment. So if you have any questions at all, let me know, okay? Good luck!